Hi everyone, Kim Chatley here. We are going into our Pilates series. Our Pilates series is going to really strengthen your core. What do we do in Pilates? What is Pilates? Pilates is a series of movements that we are using our core to be stable. And we're challenging that stabilization by moving our arms and legs. A couple of things that I do want to point out before we get started. One of the chief complaints I hear in Pilates is that it hurts my neck. If your neck starts to bother you, put it down. You can take it back up as soon as you're ready. What's eventually going to happen is your upper abdominals are going to develop enough to be able to hold your head and your neck up. But until then, it's just going to be a process of working into that. So let's go ahead and get started. We start with our roll-up. In our roll-up, our modified option is having our feet down. This is our first level, I'm brand new to Pilates option. Feet down. We take a moment making sure our shoulders never do this in our practices. We open our chest, draw our shoulder blades together, pull our stomachs in, and we roll down partially. We lift up. Exhale forward. Inhale up. Inhale up. If this is you're feeling strong today, this is working, it's a little bit too easy, send your legs out. If you find your legs starting to leave the mat, that's your point of stopping. We inhale up. Exhale out into our smushed up C, making sure our hands don't hit our legs. Inhale up. Need a little bit more of a challenge. We're inhaling up, exhaling down. Stomachs are pulled in. Our arms extend, we roll up. We use our spine as a guide, right up and down along, stacking our vertebrae. And we roll up. We want to do this 8 times, so whichever level you're at, shoot for 8 times to start with. One of the differences between Pilates and your other core workout classes is that you're going slower. By going slow, you're breaking that momentum and you have to focus on using those deep inner muscles. After we finish our roll-up, we go into our roll-over. If you have challenges with your lower back, then you can always skip this. If anything feels uncomfortable, you can always skip it. There is no rule, no requirement. We always have to tailor our practices for our bodies and our needs. I have definitely gone through seasons where I'm like, that is not working for me today. I just don't do it. It's okay. We can find something to supplement during that part of our practice. In our roll over, we roll down. We take our hands to the mat. And this is our modified option. So we take our legs up one at a time. Whenever our knees are lifted, we have a 90-degree angle. We don't do this. Always maintain that 90-degree angle. And again, this is our most gentle option. Hands on the mat. We tuck our hips up and hold. We roll down. If this is very simple, your back feels strong, your abs feel strong today, it's a good day. We're going to start to extend our legs. We can use our hands to walk our bodies over into that smushed up C again. Then we roll down. Nice and slow, using our spine. We We extend our legs. Well, how low do we lower our legs? We lower our legs to the point right before our back starts to lift off of the mat. When our back lifts off of the mat, our abs and back are no longer working as a team and we're opening ourselves to injury. So we'll lower down, back up, using our hands, and lowering down again. If you don't need your hands, you're starting to work on keeping them down at your sides. This is not an arm workout. So we want to make sure that our arms are not digging in, doing all of the work. Inhaling as we extend, exhaling up. We can take our hands, palms facing up when we're ready. And we come center after we finish our rollover. Our goal is to be able to go from one exercise into the next with 0 pauses. Let's go right into our hundreds. Our modified option with our hundreds, our most gentle option, our feet are on the mat. And we lift up, shoulder blades hit the mat. Our chin is tucked in. We do a 5 count breath in, a 5 count breath out. Our stomachs are pulled in tightly the entire time. Once you're comfortable here, you lift. 90-degree angle. If this is comfortable for you, start to extend your legs. That 5 count breath in, 5 count breath out is still happening. Our arms are pumping. The higher our legs are, the more gentle this is. Feeling strong? Lower them a little bit. Challenge yourself, but use your back as your guide. We'll do 10 more breaths. And we lower down to go into our single leg stretch. Single leg stretch, 90-degree angle with our legs, modified option. Again, we have to take our legs high, it's more gentle. If we need to drop our head, we lower our head and take it up when we're ready. For more of a challenge, we send our leg lower and draw it in closer while keeping the 90-degree angle. Don't let this happen. Your arms, very gentle. Your fingertips are tapping because this is not an arm workout. We go into our double leg stretch. Modified option is here. You can bring your arms around when you're ready. Stronger. Sweet, come all the way in. Inhaling as you lengthen, exhaling as you pull in. That's where the contraction happens on your exhalation. Elbows come out wide as we go into our crisscross. We never want to see our elbows, so keep them out. Fingers are gentle. We exhale as we twist. We inhale, center. Exhale, twist. This is what we don't do. This is not our gym class crunch. Everything is intentional. We pause at each station and our hips are completely still. No rocking as we go from side to side. Nice and strong. Let's go into our single leg extension. Our modified version is a tap down. Tap. Tap. Exhaling on the way up. Inhale, exhale. Feeling strong? Send your legs out. Gentle fingers. Don't use your arms grabbing onto your legs like, help me. It's all abdominals in this series. When we're ready, we go into our double leg extension. Bent knees, modified version, toe tap. Again, if you need to lower down, that is okay. We exhale on the way up. When we're ready, we send our legs up. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Legs are long. Inhale, exhale. When we finish our series, we hug our knees in, we let our heads rock from side to side, and we feel accomplished. That's our Pilates series. When we do our Pilates series, again, we want to be able to work towards moving from one exercise into the next with no breaks. 8 repetitions on each exercise if we can and when we can. Choose the option that works best for you and feel really good about what you're doing for your health. Grace and peace.